Good morning and welcome to Winnipeg. Now yesterday I had the sunrise all ready to go. Now it wasn't particularly special. You know what? I think I'm gonna run it right now because I forgot to put yesterday's sunrise in. And I'd added the music and the usual thing, and then at the end of the video I forgot to attach it. Usually I'll put it at the end and I'll type in something about this morning sunrise is next, and it scrolls across the bottom of the screen. And I forgot. Okay, well anyway, it should be running right now. This morning sunrise, it was very definitive, but no clouds. It was one of those kind of bright, it just came up and there it was. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Haven't done nothing with it. Our walkers haven't come by yet from this morning. So yeah, don't know what's going to happen there. I will try to remember to put this morning sunrise and walkers at the end of today's video. Okay, enough about that. Now, yesterday I was talking about doing something with the LEDs here, and I was going to have all of these wires come to a common location, and then I think I better continue on with that thought this morning. I'll just quickly do it off camera. I know I said now we're in step 31, but I guess in a way we kind of aren't, because military modeler Paul said I'm going to be able to make light work of this. Yeah, that was pretty good. Light work of it. Okay, well I'm going to make light work and try and get these done up here. I think the best way to do it, like I keep saying, is just get at it and get it done. And then we'll move into step 31, find out what parts we need. Oh, somebody was saying something about there was 2 wheels yet that I had to place on the bulkhead. I can't figure out where they're supposed to go. So if that person would let me know what numbers they are, like what step was it in? It was obviously back couple of steps, because we're out of dropping down wheels. So it doesn't look like there's any wheels that have to go on step 31. But yeah, so if I miss them and if I can get them in there, yeah. And I've got my red paint here, so I'm going to get my littlest brush, and which will probably be this one right here, and try and touch up the edge of those wheels that I could see. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get this done. Try and get it done before Missy the dog comes. Yeah, she's getting to be quite popular. A lot of viewers like to see Missy the dog. Yeah, she's quite a little pooch. Oh, this morning I moved my car. You can see it out in the front there, and I started it up. And my engine says, my check engine light goes on, and then it said something about on the display. It said something about the hill start assist wasn't working, and then when I got out, I found that a whole lot of moisture had spit out of my exhaust. And then, like, my catalytic converter had maybe filled up with condensation or something. Because what I've been doing, I haven't really been using my car, except I will start it up. It'll run for about 30 seconds or so, and I will move it to where you see it. And then at night I'll start it up. It'll run for about 30 seconds, then I move it back against my bike box so that nobody can open the door of the bike box. And I think what's been happening is because it hasn't been able to get hot, it hasn't been able to burn the condensation, boil the condensation out of the exhaust system. At least I think that's what it is. If there's anybody that knows for sure, don't guess, but if you know for sure about this, in the comments below, let me know. Yeah. So I think whatever happened, it threw the computer system in my car for a loop. The car is practically brand new, even though it's like 7 years old. It doesn't get used very much. I think it's got around 4,000 kilometers. Like 2,500 miles on it. That's all. I almost don't need a car, and I really don't need a motorcycle. But I'm having so much fun on that thing. Yeah. Okay. Enough about that. Let's get to work here and put these wires to a common location. I guess I'll have to bend the tabs over. I don't know how much videoing I'm going to do. And then I'm going to have to paint the top with some sort of opaque black, I guess, so that the light doesn't shine through, because they will be seen. Well, maybe not. Maybe they wouldn't be seen, because this piece right here kind of hides everything. So they might be kind of underneath. I should get the hull over here and just lay it in the hull and just see how it looks. Then I'll know for sure what is seen and what isn't. Maybe that's what I'll do next. Then I'll know best how to go about this. And also I'll be able to see if there's anything on the inside of the hull that's protruding in. And if I was to put a little peg or whatever I'm going to do here, I don't want to put it in the wrong place. So I'm going to go do that. It's over there behind you. I'll be right back. Okay. So this is section number 3. First section goes here, the second section goes there. I think it's supposed to fit right in here. So let's just give it a try and see. Yeah, now the ladder has to come up one of these holes in the top here for the conning tower. It would probably be this one here, I would think. Or would that be for the periscope? It might be this one. I guess it would depend on where the slots line up here. We don't want to break the ladder. It doesn't seem to want to fit. I'm going to have to turn the camera off and recompose here. So bear with me. Okay, I think I got it figured out here. The ladder is supposed to go up this one right here. And okay, it's locked in place there. There's a slot right here that the peg goes into, and there's the same thing on the other side, and they fit perfectly. So this has got to be the spot, and also the ladder now lines up with this hole on the top here. Okay. So this is where it's supposed to go. So I was thinking that this metal plate, I had thought, maybe went right up to the top of the hull here. Now there is another piece that is going to go over this, but it is clear, and I don't know if part of it is going to end up getting painted. Why don't I just put you on pause here again and go and find that piece and just see what is going to happen when the clear front part of it goes on. Once again, I'm not making a whole lot of sense, am I? Okay, I found it. And it is going to go. Careful now, Ron, for goodness sakes. Okay, something like that. It actually seems to fit fairly good. Now, would I be leaving this clear that I'm just touching right now? You know, and so that you can see in there, and just leave this entire thing clear, or would this be painted, I wonder? And then we got what looks like, okay, those are supposed to probably be vents for when the ship would surface, so that the air could get out of the hull. Yeah, I'm just. It could be that this should be left clear so that you can see in there. I guess that's quite a ways down the road, isn't it? Okay, now what we were actually doing here is we were going to. So let me get this off. Get it off carefully here. Now what we had wanted to do was see, are we going to have room in behind for the wires? And obviously the answer to that is yes. There is nothing. I'm just going to take this out, and you can sort of envision where it was. Okay, the center of it was right here, but between this slot and this slot. That's where the tabs went in, or was it this one and this one? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. There's lots of room. Bottom line. So yeah, I can take and put the peg pretty much anywhere I want back there. Okay, I've got the wheels painted now with the red. There was only 3 of them that really you could really see. All the rest looked okay. And on the back here, I've got the wires running to a common location. And we've got our LEDs going. Now they're a little on the bright side, aren't they? This is why I want to be able to dim them down. Now, mind you, it is pretty dark in here at the moment. So, yeah, I'm just going to try an experiment here. I'm just going to change the ISO setting. Okay, I've stopped the camera 3 stops underexposed, and to simulate the same thing as turning the ambient light up, and so that yeah, it doesn't look too bad when I do it like that. I think maybe in ordinary room light it might be okay. Okay, I think I've done enough messing around here. Let's move on. Step 31, anybody? Yeah, it sounds good to me. Okay, a bit of time has passed here, as you can see. And I have been to the auto parts store, and I bought an oil pan that I can slip underneath the motorcycle, because it is due for its first oil change after the break-in period, which is about 1,000 kilometers. And then I think it's every 6,000 kilometers after that, or something like that. Okay, I think I can just very carefully put this in this plastic bag. I don't know when we're going to actually need this thing to mount it into the ship, so I may as well try and keep it as dust free as possible. The other two are already in little bags. Now I want to put this in such a way so that the ladder is right here and it's sort of sticking out. That's going to be the fragile part, so just sort of lay this in like this. Okay, I don't think we need to wrap it up tight. We just want to keep the dust off of it. So I'll find a nice safe place to put that, and when I grab it, I'll have to try not to break the ladder. Okay, now let's just put this over here for the time being. I will recompose. Okay, I was noticing for step 31 here, it looks like a lot of the parts that we need right off the bat are on the Q sprue. And then we need piece R4. I think R4 has already been painted. R4 and a bunch of Q stuff. Now, we've got lights going on here. We're not going to be, I don't think we're going to be using those. I think we're going to be drilling holes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least, there's at least 4 lights going in this piece. So, yeah, here we go with the LEDs again. All right, let's get our R4 and our Q sprue. Okay, as long as I'm at this end of my box here, we also need R1 and R2. And remember I wrote on the back, okay, it's not that one obviously. These have already been painted, so we don't need to paint them. There's the R2. And here's the R1. Okay, so we got those. Now we needed the R4. I think we're just going to go by what it looks like because it might be this one. Let's have a look here. No. Okay, I think it's this one here. Yes, this will be it right here. Okay, we got that. Now we need the Q31. Okay, which is this piece here. Wonder what that is. That's supposed to be part of the deck. Okay, I think we got everything out of this that we need here. Do we need a piece of flooring? Shouldn't we need a piece of decking? Oh, maybe that'll be on step 32. Okay, let's get this out of the way here. I'm just going to push stop for a minute and reorganize myself here. Okay, what did we need here? We needed this piece right here, whatever it was. I know normally what I'll do is I'll rearrange everything and I'll adjust my lighting so that it casts a shadow and you can read the numbers on the sprue. However, we're not going to bother doing that right now because that takes up time. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I get a coffee visitor. So today's Monday. Oh, also when Missy the dog came by this morning, I forgot my camera. Never even thought of it. I don't know why. Maybe I was worried about my car. Okay, and then this piece is the Q18. And yeah, so now we need a bunch of smaller Q stuff. I don't think we're going to do the showing every piece being nipped off here. These the sprues that I mentioned this before, but the sprues that come with this submarine kit, it's much harder to read the numbers on the little tags. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to recompose here, and I'm going to get all the rest of the stuff. I can tell by looking, obviously this is this. I'm going to just go ahead and get this stuff, and actually, I think I'm going to call today's episode a day here. Well, I'll wait a little bit. Maybe Missy will come by for her noon dog cookie, and we'll get that. Hello, Missy. I missed you with the camera this morning. Yes, I did. I forgot.
The double-venture smile again.
Yeah, that's right. That big grin. That big grin. What do we got here? Okay, this one is almost complete. Almost complete.
You just finished the last crumb.
You just finished the last crumb, did you? Oh my goodness, you are so active here. Yes, you are.
Yeah, she's got over what was bothering her this morning, it seems.
Yeah, the sun is nice and warm, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we got Missy the dog. And bit of a disjointed episode today, isn't it? I got all the pieces, by the way. I'm going to wind her up here. Right now it is about 4 minutes to 1 in the afternoon. And yeah, so hopefully I'll remember to do this morning's sunrise. Yeah, I'm going to wind her up here. And I'm pretty sure we got all the pieces. Well, these are the lights. I don't know if we're going to actually be using those. Yeah, because we're going to be drilling holes where those little pegs would have normally gone in. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.